Welcome back to the Cover Crunch channel, where we tirelessly break down the complex world of insurance to save you time and money. Today, we are tackling a modern motoring nightmare, the terrifying cost of losing your car keys. Gone are the days of simple metal keys. We now carry sophisticated electronic fobs that communicate wirelessly with our vehicles, controlling ignition, immobilizers, and security systems. These devices are technological marvels, but replacing them can result in an extremely large, unexpected bill, often running into hundreds or even thousands of pounds sterling. We are here to ask the critical question: does your UK car insurance lost key cover truly protect you, or is it just a false sense of security? The astronomical cost of replacement is the first major point we need to discuss in detail. Modern car keys are far more than just metal blades. They are complex transponder systems. Each smart key or remote fob contains a unique microchip that must be meticulously programmed to match your specific vehicle's electronic control unit, or ECU. This process requires specialist equipment, security protocols, and often involves ordering parts directly from the manufacturer, which is why the expense is so substantial and surprising to many drivers. In the United Kingdom, the average cost for replacing a modern remote key fob typically falls between £200 and £500 sterling. However, this figure can escalate dramatically for luxury vehicles or those with highly advanced keyless entry systems. We have seen reports of replacement costs for some high-end manufacturers approaching or even exceeding £1,000 sterling. This enormous financial outlay is precisely why drivers rely on their insurance policies to cover this specific risk. So, let us look directly at the primary issue: is lost key cover included in your standard comprehensive car insurance policy? The short answer is usually not. While comprehensive cover provides extensive protection for damage to your vehicle itself, key cover is frequently treated as an optional add-on or a supplementary product. It is vital to consult your policy documents immediately, because nearly one-third of comprehensive policies do not include this essential protection as a standard feature. If you do possess key cover, either as standard or as an additional extra, you must scrutinize the stated financial limit. Most key cover policies in the UK set a maximum claim limit, which commonly ranges up to £1,500 sterling per year. While £1,500 sterling might seem generous for a single key replacement, you must consider the costs of lock changes, reprogramming all vehicle systems, and potential vehicle hire if you are left stranded far from home. The concept of excess also plays a significant role in determining the true value of your cover. Many dedicated key replacement policies, particularly those offered by specialists, boast a zero excess feature, meaning you do not pay anything towards the claim. However, if your key loss is covered under your main car insurance policy, you might still be required to pay your standard voluntary or compulsory excess before the claim is paid out, making a smaller claim uneconomical. Another crucial distinction to understand is the difference between lost keys and stolen keys. Most insurance policies are far more accommodating when a theft is involved, provided you report the incident immediately to the police and obtain a valid crime reference number. Simply losing your keys through misplacement or negligence is treated with much stricter conditions, and this is where most claims are scrutinized closely by insurance underwriters. When a claim is successful, the key cover typically pays for several key components beyond just the physical key fob itself. It covers the cost of the replacement key cutting, the intricate process of electronically programming the transponder chip, and crucially, the reprogramming of the car's immobilizer and alarm systems. The reason for reprogramming is paramount. It ensures that the missing or stolen key fob can no longer be used to start or access your vehicle, mitigating the risk of vehicle theft. Furthermore, a comprehensive key cover policy often includes coverage for related emergency costs. For example, if you are stranded miles away from your home or place of work due to the key loss, the policy may provide cover for onward transportation costs, such as taxis or public transport fares. Some premium policies may even cover up to 3 days of vehicle hire if your car is unusable while waiting for the secure replacement key to be delivered and coded. We must also address the common exclusions found within key cover policies, which are the primary reasons claims are rejected. Exclusions often include keys that are simply damaged due to wear and tear, or those damaged through slow, gradual deterioration. Policies also frequently exclude the cost of replacing non-essential key components or replacing keys that were not attached to the insurer's provided security key fob at the precise time of the loss. A major concern for many drivers is the impact of a key claim on their valuable no claims discount, or NCD. Fortunately, most standalone key cover policies, or key cover purchased as an optional add-on, are structured so that making a claim for a lost or stolen key will not affect your primary car insurance no claims discount. However, you absolutely must verify this specific detail in your policy wording before initiating any claim. If you discover that your current car insurance policy does not include sufficient key cover, you have a viable alternative: purchasing a standalone key insurance policy. These specialized products are available from various providers and often cover more than just your vehicle keys, extending protection to your house keys and even office keys, as long as they are all kept together on the provided security key ring. Standalone policies typically offer a fixed annual premium that is relatively low compared to the potential replacement cost. These policies provide a direct line to a 24-hour, 365 days a year emergency helpline and access to a nationwide network of approved locksmiths. This expedited service is invaluable when you are facing the immediate stress and inconvenience of being unable to access your vehicle. One subtle but important benefit of some key cover policies is the inclusion of a reward for the key finder. The insurance company provides a small reward, such as £10 sterling, to anyone who finds and returns the key set attached to their registered key fob. This simple yet effective incentive significantly increases the probability of the keys being safely returned to the policy administrator, minimizing disruption for the driver. The location of the key loss can also affect the validity of a claim. Some policies might have restrictions only covering losses that occur within a specific geographical area, such as the United Kingdom, Channel Islands, and the Isle of Man. If you frequently travel across Europe or even globally, ensure that your key cover extends its geographical protection to these regions, otherwise you could be entirely unprotected abroad. It is crucial to understand that if your key is stolen and this theft leads to the subsequent theft of your vehicle, the incident will be covered under the theft section of your main comprehensive car insurance policy, not the key cover section. However, the initial key cover benefit is designed to mitigate that specific risk immediately by covering the urgent cost of lock replacement and system reprogramming to secure the vehicle. We often hear questions about the process for replacement. When you lose your keys, the policyholder must contact the insurer or the key cover administrator as soon as possible, ideally within 24 to 48 hours of discovering the loss. The administrator will then guide you through the process, often coordinating directly with the dealership or an approved auto locksmith to ensure the key is replaced and coded securely. Do not be tempted to simply replace a lost key with a cheaper, unapproved key from an unauthorized source. Using an unverified locksmith or an unbranded fob could potentially compromise your vehicle's intricate security and immobilizer systems. Furthermore, using unapproved parts may even invalidate the claim or, more seriously, impact your main vehicle warranty, which is a risk not worth taking. The general advice from financial experts is to assess the potential financial impact versus the annual cost of the cover. Considering that the average replacement key costs several £100 sterling, and the key cover add-on is typically a very small fraction of that amount, usually ranging between £20 and £50 sterling per year, the peace of mind offered by the cover is often considered excellent value for money. Remember that while your vehicle is insured against physical damage, the lost key itself is an item of personal property, albeit one with a highly technical and expensive function. Your key cover policy is fundamentally designed to protect you against the financial shock of replacing that piece of specialized equipment and the subsequent, mandatory security measures required to keep your car safe. Always prioritize having a spare key. Keeping a spare key in a safe, secure location, such as with a trusted family member, is the single most effective way to manage the risk of key loss. A spare key allows you to avoid the immediate, expensive emergency call-out fees and provides a temporary solution while your replacement key is being prepared, significantly reducing your stress levels and costs. We also advise viewers to thoroughly examine the specific waiting period stipulated in their policy documentation. Some key cover policies, especially if purchased separately, impose a waiting period, such as 48 hours, before a claim for a lost key can be initiated. This is a deliberate measure to prevent fraudulent claims and ensures that the loss is genuinely permanent and not temporary misplacement. In conclusion, while modern car keys are highly advanced and extremely expensive to replace, the dedicated lost key cover available in the United Kingdom does offer robust financial protection, provided you understand its limitations. It is rarely included as standard, always has a financial limit, and relies heavily on the policyholder following strict reporting procedures. Check your policy today to avoid a nasty, unexpected surprise tomorrow. Understanding the fine print regarding negligence is another essential takeaway. If you are deemed to have been grossly negligent, for example, by leaving your keys unattended in a public area or in your unlocked vehicle, the insurance provider may have grounds to deny the claim entirely. This falls under the general insurance rule that the policyholder must take reasonable care to protect their insured property from loss or theft. Ultimately, the small annual premium paid for a comprehensive lost key cover policy is a prudent investment against a high-cost, high-inconvenience event. It provides not only the financial reimbursement for the key and lock replacement, but also the logistical support of a 24-hour helpline, which is arguably the most valuable component when you are stranded and stressed. Take the time to secure this coverage now. Thank you very much for watching the video. Subscribe this channel, like the video if you found the video great. If you have any questions, leave me your comment through the comment section.